Hey guys, John Luxa here, back with our blind playthrough of the Silver Case. Are you gonna jump up here? I just fed the kitties. What is it you want? Jack. Now, as soon as I started recording, Jack is sitting there looking at me. And wait, what the heck? Why do I have voicemail when I didn't hear the phone ring? Oh, okay. Okay, we'll check that later. That text message is not important at the moment. I was half expecting them to ask me to come into work early tomorrow. But, not yet. Not yet. Yeah, interestingly enough, the whole, I mean, we'll see what happens in the future. I don't want to date this video too badly, but at least for now, the hospital that I work at has, to us, specifically stated that that they won't be closing or reducing the patients or anything like that anytime soon to avoid the coronavirus stuff, right? So like elective cases, like non-emergency stuff, like routine. Oh, hey, baby cat. Routine cases, they're still gonna do. So, you know, it's been weird. It's been a little bit weird. I'm gonna give Jack a second to settle down. It's been weird hearing doctors like argue as well. Like one is basically like, hey, I'm not doing stuff unless it's an emergency, because, you know, I'm concerned about this. And the other one's like, you know, just wants to make money and doesn't really care. Of course, they'll care if they get sick or worse, right? So it's just kind of a big mess. It's just you know, it's one of those things everybody's talking about. I don't know how it's going to turn out. Ultimately, I think, you know, it's not the end of the world. Humanity will survive. A lot of people might certainly die. I might be one of them. Hopefully not, but, you know, that could always happen. So that's kind of why I'm not worrying about it. That would be my advice, is don't worry. Just live in the now. You know, for me, I'm looking towards the future, but also I'm looking towards the present. You know, some people spend all their money and they live paycheck to paycheck and they're focused on the now. And they're like, I'm never going to retire anyway, so just screw it, I'll blow all my money. And then there's other people that are like, I'm going to eat ramen, I'm going to do this because I want to retire, and they're not enjoying life. I try to... Wow, excuse me. I try and enjoy life. I mean, you know, my life is mostly enjoying video games, so that's pretty easy, but that and working 60 hours a week, so for like 50 grand a year, yeah, I'm not joking, unfortunately, about that. You know, it comes and goes. Some days it's 60, some other days it's 30. You know, the hours, I mean, it all depends. But yeah, just live a little bit for the now, live a little bit for the later as well, you know, because I don't want to work forever. Just plan like normal. Assume you're not going to die. But have a plan in case you get sick. So that's it. That's all. All right, so last time we we did a 100-question test and succeeded, apparently. I don't know what the minimum score on that is. Maybe there is none. But very, very Suda 51 thing to do. And now we have to go confront the kid and get the truth out of him, or expose him to the truth, which is probably, from what I gathered from the test, that they were like, oh, we're gonna get back at him. We're gonna put the sticker over the keyhole so he thinks the key won't go in. And then they said it wasn't a murder, at least according to the quiz. So probably an accidental death. I don't know if they necessarily lured him up to the 5th floor and then they scared him and he fell. not certain what happened, but I feel like all is going to be revealed here shortly. Okay, so that's the door. We went this way the last time before we saved. We can't do any of that. Let's go talk to Koichi. And nothing that way. No Koichi. Is he going to be in his room? That's the question. I think that's his room. Let's see if we can go this way. No. I wonder if we're going to find out the truth about Hikaru as well. Oh. He must be sitting on the bed or something like that. Koichi. What's up? One thing that I don't like is how all the pictures of them, all the different drawings, look different. You know? So I can never tell, like, the portrait that we just saw to talk to him looks different than this person. And I understand it's, you know, you're drawing them in different styles and poses and stuff, but it's so hard, especially when you're trying to be realistic, like with anime. One of the big things about anime is that everyone has different hair and eyes and stuff because they look different. If they all had the same hair color and they all were more realistic and looked similar like normal humans, you need a higher degree of skill to convey the differences. In this, it looks like they're different people just by how they're drawn. So that's kind of an issue. Oh yeah, I remembered something else. Now maybe it's it does help that the name like pops up and stuff. Where are you going? Are you going already? Oh. Yeah, so it helps the name pops up. Alright. Oh yeah, I remembered something else. When I went to eat with Hikaru. Hikaru came with my mom and me to the Cherry Grill. I ordered my favorite onion soup. French onion soup is the bomb. I started saying the bomb because one of the nurses I worked with was like, "You're the bomb." And if she was really excited, she's like, "You're the bomb.com." And I'm just like, this is so dorky. It's adorkable, right? Hikaru copied me and ordered the same thing, and he said it was good. We also ate Caesar salad and hamburgers, and Hikaru laughed like a frog again. He looked so happy when he was eating. That was our last dinner. That's sad. The next day, it's him again. Is that the guy on the third floor? Hiruma? That guy's always watching us. This time he chased after us. We escaped into an alley. A narrow alley would make it easier. And then Hikaru ran away down a different alley. Why did he chase them? That is weird. Like, just leave the kids alone. But he didn't get hit by a train, he died of a heart attack, right? Oh, so, wait. So I guess that's Hikaru? Oh, that's no good. So Koichi ran down an alley, and Hikaru didn't follow him and ran the wrong way, got trapped and, I don't know, molested, raped, something like that. Yeah, that's probably not... Well, maybe he died. I was so scared, I ran away as fast as I could. That's... yeah. When I turned around, I saw his face. I ran as fast as I could. Yeah, you ditched your friend because you were scared. That's not a good feeling, I imagine. I had to get away. I didn't want to die. I left Hikaru on his own. I couldn't save him. Is this true? It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, I know Asian societies are really about like saving face and stuff, like don't bring dishonor upon the family. Like it's a very put other people first mentality, which is really not good. It can be. It can be really bad for people, especially if like, you know, oh, you were molested. That's, oh, you know, don't cause trouble for the family. You know, oh, wait, hang on. Did the crickets just stop? The sound loop just ended? It was a single sound effect? So did it work out? Kusabi's asking. Sean kind of, I don't, that's probably not, that's probably a typo. Wow, so he did it, huh? Regarding that, what's up with this anyway? How long do we have to do this? What's the problem? We're detectives. Back when I was in regional, it wasn't like this. Back in the day, right? The kind of stuff you were doing, I couldn't handle it. What the hell is the boss thinking? Just shut the fuck up. Have they been out on this stakeout all this whole time just to get me to partner with, or my character to partner with Morikawa? This is some fundamental shit. Quit bitching about every goddamn thing. Fuck off. This is bullshit. Fuck you say to me, you little punk bitch? The fuck you think you're talking to? Fucking old timer. I'm talking to a fucking old timer. Is that a problem, huh? They're going stir crazy. Is it? The fuck is wrong with you? I'll shoot you in the fucking face. Something just glittered. Yeah, something did, huh? What is that? The fuck? It's a UFO. June 7th, 1999, Wednesday, Office 24. 8:27 p.m. Heinous Crimes Unit 1. So you think that kid did it? No, I don't have conclusive evidence. But he had a motive. Revenge, right? Oh, she's wearing her glasses again. That came out of nowhere. You look all refreshed. Do I? Whatever. So I guess they, took care of business. She got her frustration out. You know what I mean? I just want to drive the joke into the ground, but I won't. But whatever. Koichi kept the fact that Hiruma killed Hikaru to himself. Oh. Did he actually kill Hikaru? All bottled up inside. But why would they hide that, right? Supposedly he died of a heart attack. He thought he'd be killed too. An elementary school-age child with all that fear. But the police ruled Hikaru's cause of death an accident. Oh, really? He'd always had a weak heart. Oh, I see. So he had a heart attack or something. Running because he was freaked out, and then... I mean, I guess? Knowing that, Koichi made up his mind to get revenge for Hikaru. To protect himself, he'd kill Hiruma. That's not it. Koichi didn't try to kill him. Huh? Well then, he went off to get killed. He wasn't able to save Hikaru and was upset about that. Hiruma had problems with his autonomic nerves. There was no place for him at home or at work. Autonomic nerves? So Hiruma saw those two kids having fun, and that set off a jealous rage. And then Hiruma approached Hikaru. Koichi tried to protect Hikaru, but Hikaru was killed right in front of him. So by getting himself killed, he thought he could get Hikaru to forgive him. Oh my god. How could a little kid like that, in that little body with all that fear and anxiety built up, he did that for his friend? It's hard to believe. How did thinking he was gonna get himself killed, like how does that correlate with putting the sticker over the guy's lock? Hikaru trusted him and he didn't want to betray that. Being his age, he didn't want to give up on personal trust. That's an interesting point. What do you think? We had the same time as those kids once too. But as we grow, that sort of primitive mindset becomes a hindrance for living in society. Kind of. Everyone sheds those hindrances and focuses only on the mindsets necessary for surviving in society. Right. Yeah, the whole loyalty thing. That's why they say, you know, friends help you move, real friends help you move bodies. Right? Most people aren't loyal to each other. You know, if you find someone loyal to them, loyal to you, hang on to them. Hang on to them. I only have a couple, you know, true loyal friends. You know, and most people don't know who their true friends are. It can be a curse knowing that, I mean. So mistaking shedding those hindrances for growth and sappy shit like believing in people. We got rid of that stuff years ago. I just don't get it. Right, Naka? As long as I'm doing this job, I can't sympathize, but Haruma's crime cannot be forgiven. Taking advantage of Hikaru's weak heart to apply extreme pressure on him and force his death. Even more so than his sin of destroying those kids' futures, I can't forgive Haruma's very humanity itself. But what's most surprising is the fact that such a pure heart still existed in this day and age. That and that kid's very existence is a miracle in itself. Yeah, it's like an actual miracle. To think that kids like that still exist. He did it to keep his promise to Hikaru. But I wonder if Hikaru ever forgave Koichi. Who knows? But I want to believe that it reached him. Well, the character, John, saw Hikaru's ghost, right? It was like, save Koichi. That Hikaru was watching over everything. Right, John? I hope that kid holds on to that. Onto that clear, pure mind. Alright, now, that's the way to the... Wait, where does this go? Oh, really? Okay. And I can't talk to anybody. Right, this goes to the interrogation room, where I can talk to somebody. Hachisuka! Talk to me, girl. Why is it, like in her portrait, she's wearing glasses, but the rest of the time, in every other picture we see, she's not? I don't understand that. Maybe it's original stuff versus remastered. I want to apologize. I caused you a lot of trouble and got kind of hysteric. Getting shot by that woman. Being bothered by Morikawa's actions. And my health hasn't been very good. My hair is all messed up, and I hadn't slept much. The boss's cologne stunk. Sumio's not here. And with missing my bus, and my friend getting married, my parents have been bugging me. Holy crap, she's still hysterical. I've had to visit some real dicks in the hospital for work, so I'll go on a date with you to apologize. I want you to forgive me. That's, not interested. That's not how that works. So basically, I was on my period. Oh, Jesus, I don't need to know that. I don't care. Oh. See, that's adorkable right there. But why this video from talking to her? What does the frog signify? Oh. I don't understand why it ended right there. Love will tear us apart. Is that a song lyric? Parade is coming soon. I didn't get an achievement yet for the end of the chapter, though. Maybe I will in a second. Save. Oh, there it is. Achievement unlocked. Many shades. Wait, is that it? So we're not actually going to do anything with I don't understand. It like that was the resolution, right? So we're done with Koichi, I think. But it doesn't So on the one hand, it's good that I'm so drawn in, but on the other, it's like I feel like it should have a clearer resolution than that. I mean, they kind of explained what happened, but so the dude is like basically an asshole, gets jealous of the kids having fun, chases after the kids. Hikaru has a weak heart and has a heart attack right there and dies. And Koichi's like, oh, I need to protect my friend. I need to get revenge. But I need to get revenge slash, if I get him to kill me too. But then you don't get, like, where did we go from him wanting to get killed to atone, I suppose, atone for not protecting his friend, to he put a sticker over the guy's lock, so the guy thought his key didn't work, somehow gets up to the 5th floor and then falls or kills himself. I don't know. We go from A to like Q, and there's nothing in the middle. I don't know. Maybe it'll tell us in the next chapter. Maybe this was like part 1, and the next chapter will be part 2. I have no idea. Okay, do we have another placebo? We do. Hana. That's nice. Let me, what about this? Spectrum Parade. We've heard this music a few times. Let's go with Placebo. Start Flower, I guess. Hana. Because I'm curious, like, what's going to go on with this? Are we going back to Tokyo? Are we going to get more... Like, how does this all link? How do these things link back? It's all about Kamui. Kamui. The being known as Kamui. Let's, I want to know. You know? I want to know what's going on. Let's just jump in. I'm loading. Chapter 2. Hana. I love that No More Heroes thing. June 30th, 1999, Wednesday. So it's about a month later, about 3 weeks after the end of that case. Tokyo's room. So we are going back to Tokyo. See, he looks different. He doesn't look like the freaky weirdo, whatever. Why did I fix my interphone? I assume that's the doorbell. All right. Nope. Do we have any implements or tools? No. Are we going to use this at all? Presumably. Oh, move. Nothing there. Let's go talk to the turtle. You look happy. That's different. Window. I gotta clean this window more often. Well then. Later, Red. The turtle... I examine the window and I'm like, later, Red. That doesn't make any sense, because last time he was like, I need to clean this window, get to it, Red. See, that makes sense. But later, like, the turtle's not getting out of its aquarium and cleaning the window. I don't understand what's going on. Let's talk to the telephone. That wasn't the phone, was it? So that's the same, at least. Let's get back on the computer. I'm gonna have another drink. Ah, back. 1 second. You can't just drink and then talk. It's, you know. Okay. So I bought some materials, a block of rosewood. He's gonna whittle. I put it on my desk and stare at the reddish wood. Rosewood is pretty hard, so it's probably not very good for beginners. But with this wood in front of my eyes, I somehow... Double entendre there, I suppose. With this wood in front of my eyes, I somehow start feeling nostalgic. I decided to make a paper knife. I'm going to use a knife to make a knife. Like stone carving stone. Or like dirt, digging up dirt. What's a paper knife? Where you just fold it until you get sort of an edge? Like a star begets a star. That's beautiful. Alright. Weekly mail. Or daily mail. Let's check the word. Today's word. Too many cooks spoil the broth. When too many people are involved with the planning and execution of a thing, the varying opinions and directions can ruin said thing. So I wonder how many of these are localized as well. Localized as in, like, they're probably Japanese proverbs. And instead of just translating them, they put in American ones. Which is kind of a shame, because it's like we know this stuff is made in Japan. We want, at least I want, the uniqueness of it. It doesn't necessarily... It's not super important that it's a Japanese proverb that I just don't get, especially when it's explaining it at the bottom. Maybe that's legit, though. Maybe it is too many cooks spoil the broth. I don't know. Yes, I know I say I don't know a lot. I'm cool with that. Let's talk about weekly lovers. The amazing world of carnivorous plants. I know, I'm yawning again. Let's see. Mail magazine that provides the latest news and unique information for fans of carnivorous plants throughout the world. We've read all that already. Beautiful Angel, the pitcher plant up close. A perennial carnivorous plant. The leaves are connected at the base. They become cylindrical and are called bottle cotyledon. No idea if I pronounced that correctly. Probably not. And grow to a length of 5 to 17 centimeters. What is that in inches? 2 to 4 inches, maybe? The center blisters and the yellow-green leaves have dark brown and pale red veins. The flowers bloom at the end of the long stems with a diameter of 4 to 5 centimeters. They bloom in spring. In Japanese, it is also called the purple heishisho. The Sarracenia was first named so because they were sent from Canada to Europe by the French-Canadian professor Michael Sarrazin. 8 types are spread throughout North America. That's kind of cool. 15 people can win a pitcher plant via lottery. Famous carnivorous plant collector Naja has provided a Sarracenia purpurea to split up. Entry conditions will be made available on the website. Enter now. How to grow Sarracenia purpurea. Keep in a well-lit area. In warmer climates, keep outdoors during winter. Grow it carefully with water, providing it with humidity and keeping the roots wet. When splitting the plant, be careful not to destroy it. Reader opinions. Ito. I won last week's summer vacation special, a trip to see the wild Nepenthes Vetricosa. I'm so excited to go and I can't wait. The rest of my family lost, so it'll be scary going on my own. I hope to get to know the rest of the winners too. All right. Maybe I'll go check it out later. Check what out? Jackhammer. Is that where you met this other dude? The guy... No. This is where he met the bartender that told him to whittle. I started. Started what? Whittling wood. I'm making a paper knife. That's good. Making a paper knife is like an introduction to knife work. Okay, we're gonna look this up. Paper knife. Paper knife and letter opener are often used interchangeably to refer to a knife-like desktop tool. So he's got a letter opener, and he's just like sharpening it, I guess? How do you make paper knives? I don't understand, because there's an actual paper knife, apparently. Paper knives are used for cutting open the pages of hand-produced books, where the folding of printed sheets creates some closed edges that require severing of the paper before reading. Letter openers evolved from paper knives into longer, blunter blades for the sole purpose of opening envelopes. How do you make paper knives? Okay. This is an actual paper knife. Use a pair of scissors to cut the rectangular shape that is left over on the bottom of the paper. Then unfold the triangle to reveal a square-shaped piece of paper. You'll use this paper to make a blade for your knife. So it is an actual knife made out of paper. Apparently. Who knows? Making a paper... I assume it's a knife made out of paper. What's our time? Okay. Making a paper knife is like an introduction to knife work. I see. I didn't know. There are many things in the world that one doesn't know. That's true. You know, yes, you can really get lost in it. When whittling like that, the time just flies by. Because it's such a primitive thing. I know what you mean. So, like, it's the same as eating food or fucking women, huh? Probably not. Yes. But for women, whatever you do, you'll never understand them. But with whittling, the more you do it, the more you get the hang of it, the more you understand the wood's features, right? I see. You're not very popular with the ladies, are you? No, I've pretty much given up hope when it comes to women. I bet. What a dick. That guy's helping you out. Don't cut him down like that. Lift him up. Tokyo's room. So it's interesting, right? Because it actually really is interesting, right? So we get introduced to Tokyo, although we don't know it because we have this profile picture instead of the one we met at the mall. We meet the one at the mall and he's like freaking out and I'm like, this dude's gonna stab me, right? We rescue him, then we get a side chapter learning about him and how he got to be in the mall. Then, immediately after, we have a chapter where we go and we talk to all the residents of the apartment building that this dude lives in. Solve a murder. Sort of. Now we're back with him. It's weird. I can't put my finger on it, but it's like there's something... It's like, granted, I know these are side stories and stuff, but it's like... It's kind of like you're experiencing a story, right? Either in a movie or Netflix or something like that, or a video game, and you're like, there is other stuff going on behind the scenes, and I don't know what it is, but I know something's going down, right? Like they hint at it or whatever. Like you show up too late and the battle's already over or something, right? And like the battle happened on the side while you weren't there. You were off doing something else. This is actually showing you what's going on. So this would be like showing you the battle, for example. So it's like, it's kind of fleshing out the world. It's interesting. It's very humanizing. It's weird. I wouldn't expect it. I expected kind of a murder mystery, sort of. You know? But this is like... It's like drama. Like... Yeah. Shut the fuck up. I'm fucking sleeping. Jesus, they're pulling on his door. God damn it, shut up. Just fuck off. They do that to me when I'm in the bathroom at work. Not just me, though. It's someone that just yanks on the door. You know, just because they don't... They're like, oh, it's whatever, and they just... They just, like, pull on it a couple times before... Instead of just, like, pulling on it once and being like, oh, it's closed or locked or whatever. They'll be like, oh. I tried it 10 times. I feel like shit. There's the bat. Picture of a bat. Let's talk to the turtle. You look happy. Well then. What about the telephone? Is the telephone the same? Yes. Let's check out the computer. From Inohana. Contact request. How's the Kamui investigation going? Hurry up and send reports on Kamui's past and the recent movements of the HC unit. You need to be submitting regular reports. If you end up breaking your contract, you will be dealt with accordingly. I have no intention of coddling you. Get your work done as you've been paid to do. Oh, he's already been paid. Kamui this, Kamui that. Just shut the fuck up. Send. To Inohana, contact request. I'm still investigating. Did that get sent off? I'm not sure. Today's word. Many a true word is spoken in jest. The unexpected often comes from the normal and mundane. Also, things spoken as jokes can become truth and cause conflict. Fair enough. I find that actually jokes are true a lot of the time. Just watch. I had a boss that was like, you know, he says stuff. He specifically told me, he's like, I say stuff to people that is true, but because I'm smiling when I say it, and I say it in like a joking manner, they don't take offense. So he'll be like, you're such a fucking piece of shit, you lazy asshole. And they're like, ha ha ha, you're a joke, you're funny. But he means it. So ever since he said that, I'm like, I watch, and people are like, this and this and that, and I'm like, you're telling the truth right now, because you could tell when they're just making fun and when they're actually saying something true, but saying it in a joking manner. And I'm just like, you son of a bitch. So, you know. Fuck. Huh? John? What the hell is he doing? Wait, huh? Wait, but this is after. Why do I know that his name is John? It's only the shell's name is John. Presumably. I saw something rare this morning. Some HC unit looking guys were hanging around my building. The guy I apparently met at Babylon, that John guy, he was there. Apparently someone in my building died last night. According to the info I got from a news site database, a younger guy who lived on the 3rd floor jumped and killed himself. Sounds like it was right around the time I was at the bar. I feel weird. I think maybe this is June. Or July, or something. Maybe it's not actually a month later when they ended the investigation. Maybe this is like the month before. That would make sense, because if we ended it on July 7th or whatever, and this is June 30th, that would be about a week. A week prior, not 3 weeks later. That makes sense. So I bet this is going to give us the rest of the story as to what happened. Especially the whole, I feel weird comments. I blacked out. I don't know what happened. Kamui took me over again. Someone died in my building, but I didn't see it. I didn't hear the sound. I wasn't told by someone else living here. I first knew of it via my computer. It doesn't feel real. Also, he gets interviewed by John. I mean, maybe. According to the achievements, anyway, maybe. Anyway, that John dude is one repellent guy. Oh, don't be like that. Don't be like that. Maybe I can get some info from Kusabi. Oh yeah. Was he there too? No. He's on a stakeout. Are we going back to the jackhammer? Via or Villa Yukimura? Same day, expensive housing area. So he drove up to the stakeout? 2:21 p.m. In a world. Ah. He was there. Huh? See, even Kusabi looks different. He looks different every time. Hi. I'm on a goddamn stakeout. I can see that. You're just as fucking cheerful as always. You got nothing for me? What are you watching, or what do you talk about during times like this? Or some shit like that? I would get bored like crazy. You know, reporter questions. Okay then, what are you watching? Can't tell you. By the way. This guy? You've never met before, have you? Okay, I'll introduce you. This is Ballsack. Fuck off, man. Just kidding. This is Sumio. Be cool with him. Tetsu, come on back. We're on a stakeout. He's a serious dude, as you can see. A bit of a hard ass, but still. What? Are you just bored, or... the fuck does it look like? Looks like it to me. Huh. So I look bored, huh? Yeah. Oh, do I? Yeah. For reals? What? You're dragging it on. He's bored. Sorry, I'm so fucking bored. I bet. So what do you want? I don't care that you came all the way here. I'm not giving you shit. What's the HC unit been up to recently? The guy in my building killed himself, and the guys from your unit have been creeping around. I got a bit of info on you from them. That's where you live? The HC unit does all kinds of shit. So then, did you meet Hachisuka too? Oh, her. No, but I saw John. Oh, big dick, huh? Big dick? How big? Did you... How do you know? Why? Why do you know this? Trade secrets. I know, my jokes are bad. I will not apologize. They're not bad. They're good. They're good jokes. They're hit or miss. They're hit or miss. Alright, I told you, didn't I? He's Big Dick. Detectives need nicknames. Whatever. What's he doing? The fuck should I know? He's kind of a weirdo. Weirdo. For example? He's like a quiet, introverted teenager. But more importantly, are you rich? Huh? No, I'm pretty broke. I'm gonna ask this frankly, but can you lend a brother 50,000 yen? Oh. So did he get it from Sumio? No, Sumio said no, right? Where'd he get the money? Me? If you're gonna give me some info, then that's bribery. If you want to talk bribery, I'll talk bribery. Fuck it then. Okay, you can go now. Okay, whatever. See ya. If you've got money problems, please call me anytime. For the time being, I may be able to help you out, so... Okay, if I change my mind. Call me, okay? See you later. He's gonna change his mind, because he gets the money from somewhere and then he gambles it away again like a jackass. Don't gamble, by the way. It's bad. It's bad for you. There's a reason they call the lottery the idiot tax. Or, well... I guess they really don't. They just call it the lottery, but I've heard the term before. Morishima memo. It took a whole pack of smokes to clear up my head. Looks like I'd been overlooking too many things. When I first noticed that John was here in my building, he was watching a kid, an elementary school-age kid. That somehow stuck with me, so I decided to ask a lady in the building whom I sort of know about it. Today, that kid dropped something and I went after him but couldn't catch up. That's what I told the lady to get her to tell me about the kid, and she apparently believed it right away. His name is Koichi Sugita, and she told me that he was friends with that Hikaru Kobayashi kid who died of a heart attack a while ago. What does John want with this Koichi kid? What is happening here? Something sketchy is going on. I'm not sure whether I should get any further involved. Anyway, if the HC unit is involved, at least I can use it as an excuse with my client. I feel like shit. I've been smoking too much. Same day. Tokyo's room. 11:57 p.m. Morishima memo. When I opened my window late last night, it was raining silently. My paper knife is almost ready. It's coming into shape. The knife I'm using to carve is just a regular climbing knife. Okay. So it's an actual knife that he's like kind of... He's making a shiv, right? He's just kind of like scraping it on something to sharpen it, I guess. It gradually spreads out from the base and has levels, which I use to carve the edge of the knife. So he's using... No, maybe it is an actual knife made out of paper. The knife I'm using to carve is just a regular climbing knife. It gradually spreads out from the base and has levels, which I use to carve the edge of the knife. I need to know what a paper knife is. I guess it's an actual knife made out of paper. I'm so confused. I looked it up, but I did not get good answers. Like, because if you have a climbing knife, just use that to whittle. Right? At night, when I gaze at it, it glistens, silver and cold. Also, he was lying to the bartender about whittling, because he hasn't done any yet. He doesn't have a... Well, I mean, kind of. He's working on the knife that he's going to use to carve the wood, allegedly. Silver and cold. The carving knife is getting a bit blunt, so I'll need to buy a sharpening stone soon. The carving knife. Oh, the one that he's using to cut the paper, I guess. I need to master sharpening methods too. Looks like starting something new can branch off into other unexpected things. This paper knife. What do I even use it for? He's gonna kill somebody with it. I'm going to sleep. Presumably. Oh! Maybe this is John answering the door, or, you know, ringing. If that's true, I'm an asshole. I mean, more than normal. Huh? It hasn't gone off today. What? He has an alarm? July 2nd, 1999, Friday. Tokyo's room. 10:56 a.m. Let's save. We'll save and stop. Hana. I like how they're different colors. That's actually really handy, being like where you need to save. Let's go to the chapter menu. Yes. Because I want to see... I want to hear this music. Alright, well that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. I really do appreciate it. I really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. Yeah, I was, you know, going back and forth with that, one of my critics on the comments, but I forgot to read them today. Like, I responded, and then today when I logged in and uploaded the latest video, I forgot to look at the comments. So I'm kind of like, what did he say? But you know, I mean, it's not too late. I suppose I could check. I'm just curious. But yeah, any questions, comments, concerns you guys have, I do typically respond. You know, even if you're mean, you know, like I've said before, if you're just gonna insult me to, you know, to build yourself up, I mean, I probably won't respond to those, but generally speaking, most of this guy's stuff I've been responding to, even though he's been mean about it. Lately, not so much, because he's just, you know, a while back I was like, hey, if you're, you know, you can insult me as much as you want, and he, you know, it doesn't bother me. And he said something like, don't presume to know my intentions, blah, blah, blah. And now he's just like straight into the insults, like this and this and that, you suck, blah, blah, blah. This is why you only have whatever number of views. And I'm just like, all right, man, you know. So I'm just like shifting back. I'm just like, I'll make some smartass remark or two, and then just that's it. So, I mean, because for me, it's about not necessarily professionalism, that's not the right thing, but you can't really tell tone from text. But after a while, you can start to see how people write and infer context from their stuff. You know, like criticism, if they're saying something to help, they'll typically, they'll be like, oh, next time you can do this. You can look at it and just be like, okay, this is supportive. As opposed to what this guy's doing, which is just pointing out flaws and clearly being angry about it. And dismissive, and overall just kind of a, you know, oh, you don't know that? Oh, you're such a this and this and that. And then I explain, I'm like, no, it was like this. And he's like, oh, you're a liar. It couldn't be like that. I'm like, it is, though. And he's like, what? You know, I'm paraphrasing. I'm not, you know, but whatever. I mean, you know, I try and be polite, right? Even with him, I'm like even lately with the straight up insults, my comments, my responses have been not, they've been kind of backhanded a little bit, but not you know, sarcastic, you know, asshole-ish, but not necessarily mean, I don't think. Maybe a little bit. But I mean, you know, we're talking however many videos worth of multiple comments per video and stuff. So it takes a minute. It's just, you know, whatever. If you do make a comment, I will probably respond. It's a learning experience. Part of why I've done this, the channel and the videos and stuff, right? It's whatever happens, I'm gonna try and build off of it. So, you know. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, I saw this video, it was on YouTube, and it was something like Alex Jones as the Doom guy. And it was only a couple minutes. They basically put the quote in there, and or some of his quotes, along with like some, I don't remember what it's called, SFM, where you animate the character a little bit, but it's Doom guy, and he's like talking about demons and stuff. It was hilarious. And so that's my unique positive moment for today. Hopefully your guys is just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, guys, take care.